Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted anything or something about my stutter, but I'm back. If you're new here, hi, my name is CJ, and today I want to talk about something really personal, but really important. You know, stuttering and speech impediments. So actually, this is my second video about stuttering awareness. I'll just leave a link anywhere here or in the description below to my first video if you're interested. And in this video, I wanted to share some of the things that have helped me manage my stutter. Well, hopefully cure it in a way, but if not, then I'll just live with it in a healthier way, right? But just a reminder before we start, there is nothing wrong with the way we speak. Okay, so let's dive right in. Tip number 1, slow down on purpose. One of the things that helps me is intentionally slowing down my speech. Because I used to rush because I didn't want to take up space or make people uncomfortable, but rushing actually made my stutter worse. So please learn from this. So now I give myself permission to pause. I breathe and I take my time. But if someone interrupts or maybe finishes my sentence, I just gently remind myself that my words are worth waiting for. Even though, let's face it, sometimes it's really frustrating. Especially when someone's making fun of it, like, duh. They don't know how it feels, to be honest. Anyway, tip number 2, breathing before speaking. Well, I know we're all breathing, right? But this is something else. This sounds simple, but it's powerful. So, maybe before I say something, especially in stressful situations, I take a quick breath in through my nose and release it slowly, like this. Stuttering can be connected to tension. And to be honest, when we're anxious or we're, nervous, the stutter is really bad. So breathing helps release that tension and gives my body a chance to reset. Sometimes I even exhale while starting a sentence. It helps my words flow more naturally, just like that. You can try to practice it every day, especially when you're anxious. It really helps me, like, for years. And let me know in the comment section if you tried it. Okay, so number 3, don't avoid words. Rephrase it instead. Actually, I used to avoid words I knew I'd stutter on, and honestly, that made me feel smaller. And sometimes I just ended up being quiet. Just don't want to talk at all. So now, instead of avoiding, I rephrase it. Not because I'm ashamed, but because communication is flexible. So, it's okay to choose words that feel easier. That's not weakness. That's adaptability. It's a skill. It's a skill that we can learn all throughout our lives. So, for example, I'm struggling with words that's starting with letter C, M, P, sometimes T, sometimes more. depends on my mood, it depends on my hormones, it depends on the situation and whatnot. So instead of, for example, if you can, if you're having a hard time using the word can, I'm changing it to I'm able to, or maybe instead of using cool, you use that's great or nice, or sometimes you wanted to use a word call, but it's a struggle, so you can change it to reach out to instead, so for example, I'd say I can do it. I rephrase it to I'm able to do it, so it's easier for me, right? You can try it too, to be honest, and tell me how it goes. So another example, words starting with the letter M. So for me, sometimes or most of the time, I'm struggling introducing myself. For example, my name is Christine Joy Laporte, so that's way harder for me. So instead of doing that or saying that, I rephrase it to I am Christine Joy Laporte. Or sometimes I'm also struggling with my own name. So instead of saying I am Christine Joy, I'd say I am Laporte Christine Joy. So I know it's weird for others, but well, it works for me. Or maybe you're in a hard time saying the word make. You change it to create or do. The options are endless. It just needs effort though. So for example, I originally want to say my idea is, I rephrase it to this idea is. So it's way easier and it works a ton of time for me. Another example, we're starting with letter T. So instead of talk, I change it to speak or say something. Or instead of word tell, I change it to let you know or share. For example, instead of tell me later, I change it to let me know later. Like, what? To be honest, rephrasing takes a lot of effort. Like actual brain effort. I have to think ahead while I'm already speaking. So your mind is like running a mile, like you're running a marathon or something, And that can be exhausting sometimes. I won't lie. It makes my sentences longer, yes, and it's not always smooth, but I don't mind. It's something that helped me for years and lets me finish my sentences. So, it helps me say what I want to say without shutting down or maybe giving up mid sentence. So, for me, that effort is worth being heard. Okay, tip number 4. Practice speaking out loud. Okay, this one helped me a lot. Talking to myself in the mirror, reading out loud, or recording voice notes. Though reading out loud works better for me, and I love talking to myself alone, of course. And sometimes when I'm watching something, I try to mimic how they speak. I don't know. You can try it out yourself. And not to sound perfect, but to get comfortable hearing my own voice. Because I swear I hate my own voice, even my singing voice. Though, anyway, why I'm not stuttering when I'm singing? Like, what? Anyway, the more we became familiar with how we speak, the less afraid we were of it. So maybe confidence doesn't mean no stutter, because I'm not sure how long will I be dealing with this stutter. But confidence means speaking anyway, no matter what. And tip number 5, mindset matters more than fluency. I know this might be the most important one for me, because for years I feel like I'm dumb, but because I feel like my mouth can keep up with my brain, or my brain is just useless that I can even say what I want to say. I don't know, but now I know my stutter doesn't define my intelligence. I know I'm not dumb, and it doesn't define my value, and it definitely doesn't make us less capable, right? And once I stopped seeing my stutter as something to hide, it lost a lot of its power over me. Because to be honest, people don't remember the stutter as much as they remember how you made them feel. So, oh my god, that's deep. So, yeah, I think the mindset shift is really important for me. I'm just telling myself that at least I can still speak, right? At least I can still express myself. I just need a lot of effort and some showing up to do, but I'm still here. Okay, so tip number 6, educate others when you feel safe. Well, you don't owe anyone an explanation, but when I choose to educate people about my stutter, it actually helps. Something as simple as, hey, I have a speech impediment, by the way. Sometimes it takes me a second. And I usually tell this to a job interview, because, sometimes other people can be really judgmental. But, I usually tell them about it before the interview begins. Just I I feel like that one sentence can remove so much pressure, and you can try it too. Actually, the last time that I had an interview, that's kind of like, it wasn't that good, but since I told the interviewer that I have a speech impediment, he's been really, really patient with me. So I guess it helps. You can do it too. So if you stutter, or you have a speech impediment for years and years, and you've been so hard on yourself, I want you to know this: you're not broken. You are not behind. We are not behind. And your voice matters exactly as it is. Please, let's be kind to ourselves, okay? Okay, thank you for listening, and thank you for being patient with me and with yourself. If this video helped you or made you feel less alone, please like, comment, and share your story about your stutter, or share it with someone who might need it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.